find information about the Knights of Bastingar in the settlement nearby. A chasm too wide to merely jump across, but for you, barely an obstacle at all.
Niall? What's going on? Niall? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No.
Gauntlet bearer, you must wake.
Oh, come on. You're alive.
What?
Get back. Forgive me. I was simply trying to help you. Are you injured?
I'm fine.
That was quite a show. Blinding light, a rush of air.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a humble traveler. My name is Arif, at your service.
You were trying to steal this gauntlet.
Nonsense. A relic of such renown would be far too dangerous to steal.
So you know of this gauntlet? Its power? How do you know?
Well, it's spoken of in those legends about the Knights of Bastingar.
You know about the Knights? It is they whom I seek.
Then you are at the right place, my friend. The path to Bastingar is right there.
Where?
Behind me. Through that gate. The gate that's buried.
Then there is little hope of using it to reach Bastingar.
I suppose it depends on the size of your ambition, my friend. If you need to rest, there's a village nearby. And take this, as a token of my sincerity. It's rudimentary, but you can expand it. Let's meet at the village later. I'll see you around.
My senses tell me not to trust that man.
The path to Bastingar is behind that gate. But can we unearth it?
Have you forgotten that you nearly lost your life? That the gauntlet is unstable? And even if it were not, it is not yet complete. It lacks enough power to raise something that large.
yet. So it can be fixed.
You still lack faith, Gauntlet Bearer. But yes, the gauntlet can be fixed. Its pieces were scattered across the lands when it broke long ago. If we retrieve those pieces, we can reforge the gauntlet bit by bit, gaining new powers as we do so, and preventing further eruptions.
Then let us find these shards now.
I sense a powerful piece nearby. We can start with that one. There, the piece I sensed.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by magic. Watch out, wraiths. Channel it into shattering blows. Be able to take the piece. The gauntlet should be stable now, but the piece piece you found is still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you. You see the beacons of light? Every one is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
Can we unearth the gate to the Knights once we have them?
Yes. And with that, more powers, more memories.
It's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe too. Use my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will guide the way.
How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
It's a long story. I was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah. For some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts. Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure I can help you with that. You'll have to ask around at the village. But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand moves, get ready to run.
Slow down. All is not dead. I feel relief.
You remember this place?
It is familiar to me. I can feel a shard nearby. Keep your eyes peeled. Every shard helps us, but we are still not strong enough.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
Welcome. This place isn't much, but it's home. With all these wraiths, though, who knows how much longer I can call it such. The Elder is waiting for you. He's on the podium, by the well.
Great prices for great things. Stylish ornaments for your clothes. Handcrafted in the village. Finest wares from all over the world. What can I get you? Perhaps you are interested in buying something from me? You are in luck, traveller.
Have you seen it? I heard that is larger than any building in our village.
Can the gates really be lifted, so to speak?
I'd say our options are limited, and it's worth a shot.
Welcome to our castrum. Arif told me about you, so to speak. He said you were trying to unearth the passageway to Bastingar. Can I trust that thing in your arm is safe for us?
Yes, I took care of it. It shouldn't cause any problem.
Good. I am old 7. I try to keep things in order here, so to speak. But things are not how they used to be. Wraiths are everywhere, and many of my people were stuck in the wild after our bridges collapsed. We are working to get them a way to cross, so to speak. But I fear for our future.
I'm trying to reach Bastingar. With my powers, I may be able to lift the gate out of the sand. If the knights are still there, you could find help.
I will wait until I see it. But you bring hope, and that is a beginning.
Is there anything you would have me do?
I have something I think would be of interest to you, so to speak. Wraiths outside seem to be drawn by some magical artifact just outside the village. For now, the shelter stone protects us, so to speak. But we don't know how long it will hold. Ever since the Watcher awakened, we're all at risk.
What can you tell me about your village?
We may be far away from the capital, but we can live the way we want, under the protection of the shelter stone. But there's only so much the stones can do. A large wraith is lurking just on the other side of that portcullis, so to speak. Once, the knights were our benefactors here. But it all changed when they rebelled against the Queen.
So the Knights of Bastingar lived here?
Yes, but 10 years ago the Queen almost wiped them out, so to speak. Only ruins remain of their great castle to the west.
Just point me to the people in need of help. I'll see what I can do.
My sons stayed in Rek, are helping me with overseeing the tasks of everyone in the village, so to speak. You'll find them down the village road tending to our livestock. If you want to help, they would be happy. A young man, Walker, also went missing recently. You can talk to his mother. She lives up the hill on your right. Thank you for caring. Any help you can give us is precious.
I will help with the wraiths. Where is this shard?
It lies outside the west gate of the village. You can follow the road through the arch, so to speak.
Do you know anything about the shelter stone, as you call it? Who made it?
Lots of knowledge about these artifacts has been lost, unfortunately. They are from the dark times. All I know is they emit some sort of magic that seems to keep wraiths at bay, so to speak.
Interesting.
I need to go.
Please come back when you have any questions.
What is this game you're playing?
Hark at this one.
Hark!
You mean to say you've never played Arcus?
No.
It's really quite simple. The white pieces represent Thelos. May the sun shine forever on their presence.
Forever.
And these black ones? Well, there's the real story.
A proper story, that.
They say, once before any of this, Thelos defeated a great evil. Did away with it. Poof.
Poof.
And the game of Arcus was made by the great god themselves to remind us little folk how lucky we are.
We're ever so lucky.
A convenient tale.
There used to be lots of tales about Arcus in the Shattered Keep's library, but now it's not worth the risk. Also, you may find plenty of lost Arcus pieces out there. They'd make any vendor jump for joy.
Wait a minute. I think... Look! I won! one with the gauntlet.
What my brother was trying to say is, welcome to our village.
That's what I meant.
Oh, nice to meet you too. What are you doing here?
Every day is worse. The wraiths get more aggressive and we're all doomed. We try to stay occupied, not think about it, but it doesn't work.
Please excuse him. We're tasked with organizing the work around here.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let me think. The mines west of the village are crawling with wraiths. If you could take them out, that would be a great help. Then you can report to Cutstone. He's on the cliffside mine, further west.
I'll see what I can do. What's going on here?
We're dying. Supplies are dwindling, raids are attacking, heat is killing, and we do not have a way out. There's not much left to hunt near our village. Our hunters have to go further and further.
What my brother is trying to say, we need to leave this place. Soon.
I can get us out of here. I know a way.
That would be amazing. Where?
There's a passageway that leads to Bastingar. I'm currently working on opening it. You should be able to find shelter there.
It would save us all.
Goodbye.
Those are some nice climbing skills you have. Welcome. Not often we see strangers in these parts, but you look capable.
I suppose I am.
I suppose you know all about wraith hunting then. Killing them piece by piece. One of these serpents ambushed us. I got a few hits in, but it kept coming. There was a crystal, though. I reckon if I destroyed that, yeah, I might have knocked it down.
Where are you? Son!
Are you looking for someone?
My son, Walker. Have you seen him? I worry that something has happened to him.
Seen him? I don't think I have.
Could you look for him when you roam these lands? He's not experienced in fighting off the wraiths. I won't leave without him. Even if the others are brought to safety, I won't go with them.
I will look for him. Can you tell me where he went or how I might recognize him?
A young man, slim, with blonde hair, always looking for treasures, curious about that watchtower in the desert. How could he go away? The wraiths appear in such big numbers. He should have stayed with me.
You're the one Arif told us about, with that magical artifact.
You seem interested.
Well, I am a smith after all. I don't wish to get near it too much, but the curiosity is strong. Say, I was thinking, have you noticed the plants around here? And minerals that fall from wraiths sometimes? They have something to do with the essence. I saw some priests use them, perhaps with your artifact. You could use them somehow.
What were the priests doing with them?
I don't know. What I know is it's forbidden to talk about it. It could be essence stones.
You know about essence stones?
It is forbidden knowledge, but curiosity, right? Sometimes they can be found in the remains of a wraith. There are also some manuscripts that explain how to make one. I think our vendor had one at some point. I hear the traveling vendor carries stones from time to time, but shh, you didn't hear it from me.
Knowing humans, I'm sure we can find those writings still. People would research something like this.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Do you feel that? We are close to a shard.
We don't see many people. That travelling vendor sometimes comes to our settlement. He usually sets up camp over there by the large tent. You can see his kite when he's here.
This village has seen better days.
Tracker always talked about this place when we passed through it. She remembered good times.
You seem worried about her.
Yes. But a more resourceful, skillful woman I do not know.
We must not give up hope. I am certain she is still alive.
Every stranger's just a potential customer. I can still hear the screams of those who died here that day. Knights, people of families, everyone full of courage, everyone desperate. The gauntlet. I thought I had a chance. We had a chance. I was reckless, stupid. The fight against Thelos can never stop. If we don't fight, we are lost. Forever. I have to do better. The Knights have been waiting for the time to rise again. I can't let them down this time. And I can't expect everyone to follow me. I must fight alone. Whatever it means. Whatever happens.
That voice. Is she the one we saw in the vision?
I believe she is. It is as if her memory was fused with the sands in this place. My senses are yours. Desert. It wasn't here before. I have recollections of this place filled with life. There were rivers and forests, birds and beasts, a paradise as far as the eye could see. What happened? Your eyes are opened now. one is warded by a spell. I sense we're being watched. There are some attacks I cannot block. They drain us of momentum. Watch out for blue sparks. It can coalesce the something new. We finally know how to create something new. You continue to impress. You have a talent for finding shards. My senses are yours. Let me help you see.
You should have a look at my limited offers. Ah, we meet again. I thought that captain had killed you. Good. Perhaps you can lend me a hand?
I can help. As long as it's not some shady business.
Shady? Never! I am looking for rare materials for essence stones. It would be good to know more about them. And to that end, I have been thinking. Sometimes, Thelos brings their fury on the land, right? The Watcher flares up and, well, I'd like to know what happens then. There could be some valuables there, just asking to be collected. I could give you some essence stone recipes from my collection, if you do this for me.
Knowledge for knowledge. Sounds like a fair deal. If I discover anything, I will return to you. Is there any way to know when and where the Watcher wakes up?
It is unpredictable, but seems to happen in open spaces like the desert more often.
This sounds dangerous. We should make preparations before doing as he asks. Find better protection.
I am just here to trade.
Did you know that many items of the past are still around? And they are precious. I know many people who are willing to pay for them, and they pay well. So if you bring these items to me, your purse won't regret it. But as with every market price, have an eye on the categories of the items, if you want to make as much as possible.
Let us find what you seek.
You may ask yourself,
he finally know how to create something new?
Here to admire the stonework? The structural load bearing is all off here. Completely off. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A good effort, of course. Yes, working with limited resources and time, perhaps. Perhaps. The structural load bearing is a good effort, of course.
This looks like the remains of an old bridge.
Maybe we could bring it back up. But my power will not reach that far.
We should ask around. People may be able to help.
I am intrigued.
Of course you are.
Are you not curious as well? There must be more pages here. Let us look around. An anvil. We can rest and grow stronger there. Be careful. We are not yet capable of jumping such a gap. That place, a peace is there, and memories. We must learn about what happened here. The Essence Stones. Formidable tools they are. We use them only for battle, but were these different times, they could see other applications.